When you think of leadership, what comes to mind? Power? Politics? Influence? But for the kings of Judah, leadership wasn't just about ruling a nation. It was about the posture of their hearts before God. And today, in a world crying out for guidance, their stories still whisper to us, God-fearing leadership matters more than ever. Take King Asa. He tore down idols and led Judah back to worship the one true God. Under his reign, the people found peace because their leader's faith pointed them to the Lord. Or Jehoshaphat. When armies surrounded Judah, he didn't reach for his sword first. He called a national prayer meeting, and the people saw God fight for them. And then Hezekiah, who stood firm against the mighty Assyrian Empire. His trust in God turned what should have been national disaster into divine deliverance. But not every king chose God. Manasseh filled Jerusalem with idols, violence, and corruption. Jehoram abandoned the ways of his father and led Judah into spiritual decay. Their choices didn't just ruin their own lives, they dragged a nation into chaos. Here's the truth. When leaders fear God, nations find stability. But when they turn from Him, everyone suffers. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a king or a president. True. But leadership isn't just about thrones or crowns. You lead when you influence your friends. You lead when you guide your family. You lead when you choose integrity over compromise, at school, at work, and in your community. God-fearing leadership begins not in palaces, but in hearts surrendered to Him. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 10 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." That wisdom is what our homes, schools, churches, and nations desperately need. From Judah's thrones to our own hearts, the message is clear. The kind of leadership that transforms lives, nations, and generations is leadership rooted in reverence for God. So ask yourself today, what kind of leader am I becoming? Am I leading others closer to God or away from Him? The legacy of Judah's kings still speaks. The choice is ours. Lead with fear of God and watch His hand guide your story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more faith-filled insights.